Okay, welcome back to another day on the farm, everybody. Now, there's one job that I actually forgot to do with our field 7, I believe it is. Let me check that. Yeah, field 7. We didn't spread any lime on it. Now, to get the best yield possible, we're going to have to do that. So that means I'm going to have to empty out the fertilizer and fill it with lime. Now, another very important thing we have to do today is we have to go to the store and we have to choose a new seeder. Because like I said, the one I had I wasn't really crazy about, and we were just leasing it anyway. So it's time to get something different. Now, mind you, I don't have the luxury to constantly be getting new equipment, but leasing is a good way to go, and what we'll probably do is the next one will be a lease-to-own option. Because having a seeder is a good idea, especially with contracts. So this is pretty much full of fertilizer, so I'm going to have to go somewhere where I have room so I can empty this. It should be good. Go. And now to fill it with lime. Now, normally I wouldn't do this like this. Normally I would spread the lime before I plowed it. But seeing as I forgot about it, this won't hurt anything to do it now. And our seeder will just mix it nicely into the ground anyway, so shouldn't be a problem this time. Alright, so now we should get maximum yield on this field. Now we're going to be planting canola in this field because canola has a pretty good price. And it requires no special equipment, so that'll be our best bet. I think I'll put this away for now, and we'll take care of those fertilizer bags. And then we'll empty this, because we don't want to keep lime in this. That'll just eat at the components. It's not very good to leave that in your equipment. But, quick update on the poplar. So, I was kind of curious about it, so I did a test map. I started a new campaign in France game, and I planted poplar. And it turns out that a very strange thing happens when you bale the poplar up on this map. You can actually sell it at the lumberyard, but it sells at the wood sell point, which is very strange because it's considered wood chips. But now here's the thing. When you sell it at that at the wood sell point, you get money for it, but the bales don't disappear. So that means I would have bales of poplar constantly on the map, and that's not going to be good. So the only option I have is to lease a forage harvester with a header to harvest it. I'm not too happy about that because that's really costly. But we'll think about what we're going to do because it seems like it's going to take a while for this to grow anyway. So we have time. Hopefully we'll have money raised up by then. But the good thing is that if I keep doing it and just keep saving the wood chips should fetch a pretty decent price if I have enough of them. The sheep are doing really good. And just to kind of show you what I'm talking about, if we open this up here, see that? We're getting decent amounts of wool. The merino sheep are the best wool producers. But as you can see, they're in here sideways. So I'm going to need a fork attachment that I can adjust the width of the forks. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get these out of here. I will clean you guys up. Well, you girls. Well, you girls and guys now, actually. I have some male sheep in here as well. Looking good. So let's hop in Hurleman and let's get on up to the store, shall we? See what we can get for a cedar. Alright, so here we're at the store, and hopefully he'll have something for us. And I'm getting a text message, but I'll take a look at that just in a second here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking, guys. I have 3 options here that I'm looking at. I have 2 Amazon, the D9 3000, D9 4000. I also have this Great Plains drill. Now the drill, that could be pretty handy because that would save on cultivating and fertilizing, because this holds fertilizer and it's a direct drill, so I don't have to cultivate. Now this one is 32,000 to buy. This is 19,500 to buy. But again, these two, they don't hold any fertilizer and they're not a direct drill. So I still have to cultivate. So I'm going to go in here, I'm going to take a look at this one, and I'm going to see. It's like a little over 1,600 to lease. 320 per day. That's not too bad. So I think I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to lease this one. I think I'm going to go with this one because it's a direct drill. And like I say, anything that saves us time is going to be worth it. Because remember, we are planning on buying more fields. I hopefully this year. I really hope we'll be able to get more fields this year. Like I say, cows, if cows have to hold off for another year, I'm fine with that. We will get them, though. So I think this will come in handy. And plus, this is going to really come in handy with contract work as well. So, yeah, we'll lease that. Alright, so. John also talked me into getting a power washer because he was really making fun of how dirty my tractor was. And I gotta say, he's not wrong. This tractor is filthy. So, I got one of those and he'll be dropping that off a little later today. And yeah, here's our new seeder. I'm pretty happy with this. Oh, you know what? I should take a look at my phone to see who texted me. Okay, it's our friend Regis Pinceau. I hope I pronounced his name correctly. He's one of the local farmers that I've been doing work for that I've became kind of friends with over the winter, and I told him that, you know, if he needs anything, to just contact me direct, and he's offering me, geez, like a little over $1,100 to fertilize his field. So we will accept that. We will definitely do that. My farm is still not big enough where I can just work my farm and not worried about doing any contracts. And, you know, anytime that we can add to our bank account is going to be great, because that's going to help us expand our own farm. But I will say that our farm will always come first, so we'll get our work done on our field first, and then we'll take care of Regis's. So now, I have to move that skid steer one more time. Let's see here. Can I just back this next to the Ferguson? I think I can. Yeah. Perfect. Hopefully I can just back this in here and fill it with seed and fertilizer. Alright guys, so next time I see you, this field should be full of canola. So this is just about done, and wait, I always think that I'm gonna get done by lunchtime, and I always overshoot lunchtime by an hour or so. Got one more, and then I'm going to be taking my lunch. A little bit of a late lunch, but that's alright, because I am starving. I've been up since 5:30 this morning, and right around that time I made myself an English muffin, so that was the last thing I had to eat today. My wife did pack me lunch. I do have a lunch with me. So once I get this done, I think I'm gonna find a nice shady spot and see what she made me. There we go, perfect. So now our field is fertilized, and it is also completely planted with canola. So let me just go up over here. Shut that off. Wash up a little bit. There we go. And I think we might go over here under these trees and see what we have for lunch. Just take a load off there. Let's see here. Oh, looks like we got a tuna sandwich, a couple hard-boiled eggs, and a soda. So, can't wait to dig in. Ooh, there we go. That was delicious. My wife always packs the best lunches for me. She knows exactly what I want. And let's see here. I think I'm going to check on the vineyard while I'm here. Might as well. Okay, so very low. It needs manure. It's going to need water. So while I'm right here, I think I'll just drop off the cedar real quick. And we'll grab the water tanker. Top this off, and then I'll have to remember to grab the skid steer and come back here to fill up the manure. So we definitely don't want to neglect this because this has been really good income for us. Go, we'll top that off. And she was pretty low. She was pretty low. Alright, so I'm just going to leave that there because we don't want to block the manure in. I have to bring that little trailer back to the farm as well. Grab that with the pickup truck, though. Alright, so I wonder if our power washer's here yet. It should be. I don't believe it would have taken them that long to deliver it. Let's see here. I told them to just drop it over here. Ah, there it is. Nice. I can finally wash off the tractor. Not going to do that yet, though. Because we still have that fertilizing job to do for Regis. As I said, our farm will always take priority, but that doesn't mean we don't want to get the job done the day we take it. You know, we don't want him thinking that we don't want the work, because we definitely do. So now I have to drop off this line. Which wasn't much. That's good. Just fill this up. Alright, here we are, field 23. This is not a big field at all. This is going to be really easy money. $1,100 for this is... Man, I feel like I'm robbing the guy. But he set the price, so that is all on him. There we go. That job is done. He should be more than happy with that. And I'm trying to think, I don't really have that much more I have to do today. I do have to get that fork, that different fork attachment. I want to look into that. I'm going to definitely do that. I need to put manure in the vineyard. I'm probably going to need to take care of the sheep. I may top off their water. I do have to clean up their area. Check to see how they are for food. But I still have time left into the day, so I don't know. I don't know after I do all that if I'll actually have time to do any more contracts. But we'll see. I have to straighten up the yard too. That's another thing I have to do. I have to get that line put away. And I'll probably leave the fertilizer right in this because I won't be... I'll be using this anyway because I'll be doing contracts, I'm sure of it. So let me just check the sheep, see how they're doing. Okay, so they don't really need any hay either. They do need to be cleaned up. Yeah, I think I'm going to definitely top their water supply off. We actually have 35 sheep now. That's pretty good. Let's take a look at the weather. What's the weather going to look like? Okay, so it looks like we have rain. Rain on Tuesday. It's going to rain a couple times on Tuesday. And then it's going to rain again on Sunday. Okay, so not too bad. Weather isn't too bad at all. Let's just open this up, see how we're doing here. Nice. So I'm going to clean these guys up real quick here. There we go. Drop the shovel back off over here. Whoops. I can stay there for now. So guys, I know this stuff may seem a little bit mundane, but you know, this is all part of running a farm. It's not always, you know, taking care of fields and stuff like that. It's also doing the little jobs. And I feel it's important to show that because, as I said, it's a very important part of farming. All these little jobs sometimes are more important than the big jobs. And I mean, just cleaning up your sheep like that is pretty important. You got to keep the animals healthy, happy, well fed, and they will produce for you. So this is definitely something I have to do. Oh, God. How dirty this thing is. This is a good wash here. Yeah, look at that. There we go. It looks all nice, shiny. Love it. Look at that. It sounds like she's running better. So we'll just drop this off here. And the last thing I think we're going to do today is we're going to hop in the skid steer. Drop this 2% of lime off. Where do I want to put this? So I don't put this back there. You know what? I don't think so. Just drop this off here, I think. I can... I don't know what the issue is with this. I will deal with that later. Just that little bit made me lose a whole lot of daylight. Not too happy about that. Alright guys, I'll see you up at the vineyard. Alright, so now it's starting to get dark out, so I'm definitely going to be done with contracts for today. Won't be doing another contract. Depending on how this goes. Okay, that's nice and easy. I really don't know what the issue is with some of these pallets. But it's super aggravating. It will be nice when I get cows. Then I won't have to do it this way. Okay, so we were really low on manure, guys. I have to grab another pallet. I think I'm gonna need to even some of this land out here. You know what? Let's see here. Is this the light? What the hell? I know there's a light in here. Well, Wow. There we go. That is... that is something. Alright, so that's full. The water's full. We're going to drop this off. I think that's where we're going to end this one today, guys. It is dark. I've been up since around 5:30, like I said. I'm tired. And I think we did a good job today. We got our field taken care of. We got a job taken care of. I'm probably not going to worry about getting that new fork attacher today, because it is getting kind of late. So I'll probably just do that tomorrow. I think I'm going to shut this off. Leave this here for the night. Possibly turn off these lights. I guess you can come in from this way. Let's see how it works now. Oh, there we go. We'll close the doors. And, look at that. You see that sunset? Very nice. Hey guys, so I'm gonna walk on home, and we'll see you tomorrow.